Yo, what's good, Tristan? So today we've got Christina Aguilera and Demi Lovato singing Fall in Line at the BBMAs. So I guess this just happened, and a lot of people have been sending me this clip and saying things like what happened with Demi's performance, like what's going on here. But before we get started on that, be sure you check out my website, youcanSingAnything.com. I am a vocal coach. I teach singing lessons online every single day through Skype. Also, down in my description are links to my cover channel, my vlog channel, and to my Patreon. And on that Patreon, by the way, I have a reward where I will review your singing in a video very similar to this one and help you improve. But all that being said, here we go. Christina Aguilera and Demi Lovato. Let's see what we think about this video. Let's see what happened with Demi Lovato's performance and if anything wrong even necessarily happened to it. Let's see what's up with it. I like this so far. Christina sounding like Christina. I love this song, by the way. Yo, Demi's slaying.
You're more than flesh and bone. The youth in the world will not save you from holding on to it. All the truth in a girl is so precious to be stolen from her. It's just the way.
Woo!
And maybe it's never gonna change
A little vocal battle. Woo! Okay, that run was a little bit off, but okay, it's fine. It's hard as fuck to sing that high. So, we're going to talk about this in a second here. Let them finish. I'm going to let them finish. This is a really cool performance, actually.
Thank you. Thank you, Christina.
We got BTS there. All right, cool. So Demi did have a little bit of some flubs on her highest notes, which are really, really tough to pull off to begin with. And we can kind of talk about like why those happened or the song a little bit here. So this is tough because the part that was written for her is ridiculous. Like it's beyond human to be able to sing that part. It's one thing to have the part in the studio where you can re-record and move things around as you need to, but to do that live is kind of crazy up in that part of your voice there for a number of different reasons. First of all, when you're up all the way that high in pitch, your voice, like everyone's voice gets really, really thin, sort of nasally or in like piercing sounding. And when you stay up there for so long, it can get kind of, it gets kind of rough on the ears, let's say. If someone is belting at their highest notes for a good 10 seconds straight, after a little bit of time, it gets a little bit rough. It can be a little bit too much. It's extra. It's a little bit extra, let's say that. And so what I would say is that let's play some of these sections again so you can hear what I'm talking about here. And don't get me wrong, by the way, this was a really good performance overall. Like right there, being up that high for so long, or whatever. It's very, very powerful. And she's just there the whole time. It's so hard to do that. And just she's staying up at those pitches the whole time. Being up in that part of your voice for so long like that, and in that, with that tonality up on those ab vowels is like, I would say it's less Demi Lovato's fault that some of those notes didn't go as planned. I'm sure that she can totally nail those notes in so many different other instances. I just think in this particular song, it was not written well for her voice because she comes out on the stage cold, hasn't sung a note, and the first, like basically the first notes she starts singing are way up in pitch, and she just stays there the whole time. And in order for her to sort of compete and sound like she's doing something bigger, she has to go even higher than that. So it's just like she's constantly in that crazy part of her range, and even if she did pull it off 100% the best that she possibly could, it would still sound maybe a little bit extra, maybe a little bit too much, because it's just those notes are just so damn high. She's just there for so long. It can be a little bit extra. It can be a little bit too much. But that's my analysis on what it is that happened with Demi Lovato's voice at the BBMAs. If I were her vocal coach, I wouldn't have her change anything about her voice because she slays. I would just change something about the song. Maybe have her sing a lot of those notes lower, maybe change the pitch of the overall song to be more comfortable for both singers. It's tough because both singers sit in different parts of their range. Christina Aguilera is more of a mid-range belter. Demi Lovato is definitely someone who accesses like her entire range, and so in order for them to fit together and not to have their voices clash in the mid-range, Demi has to go up here. It's just kind of tough. Anyway, I just don't think that the song was necessarily written that well for live performance. I think there were changes that you could possibly make there to make it a little bit easier for both of them, but that's really what I would do. I would change the song. I would change some parts of the song, maybe have her sing a different line, maybe have some alterations happen, maybe change the key so that she doesn't have to be in that part of her voice constantly. All that being said, everybody, be sure that you do check out my website, youcansinganything.com. I am a vocal coach. Also down in that description, links to my Patreon, my vlog channel, and my cover channel. Peace out, Tristans. Hopefully this video was helpful.